Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. So bitch, I better love me. Look what I'm becoming. In my mind I'm running all around circles. Better thoughts are coming. And my mind is like a reflex. It knows just what I need next. If I could just believe, then I know I can turn all of my thoughts into a real threat. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
So hey guys, welcome to my stream. आप सबका स्वागत है इस स्ट्रीम पे जिसका नाम है टेट्रॉनिक्स और मेरा नाम है टेट्रॉनिक्स भाइयों। तो आप सबका स्वागत है यार। तो आप सब लोग हॉकवर्ड लेगेसी देखने के लिए आए। तो हमने कल डे 1 कंप्लीट किया है, तो आज डे 2 है। तो जिन्होंने भी डे 1 का कुछ सीन्स देखे नहीं होंगे तो जाके आप डे 1 के सीन्स भी देख सकते हो। आप ये डे 2 है, तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं बिना कुछ वक्त गवाए। ओके, लॉन्च लॉन्च करने जा रहा हूँ मैं हॉकवर्ड लेगेसी। कहाँ पे गया बे? लॉन्च अब। आ, वेट अ मिनट, ये क्या हो गया मेरे साथ? ये क्या हो गया भाई? हाँ, रन हो रही है। नो टेंशन, ओनली टेक पेंशन। भाइयों रन हो रही है तो कुछ ओके। ओके भाइयों, हॉगवर्ट लेगेसी गेम लॉन्च हो चुकी है। मतलब मेरे इस डेस्कटॉप पे लॉन्च हो चुकी है। लॉन्च तो कब की हो गई है तो कैसा है अपना ग्राफिक्स कार्ड? थोड़ा कम बजट वाला है, 3060 वाला है। तो लेट उतना लेगा ही, उतना देर तो लेगा ही। ठीक है। और भाइयों, आ चुके हो तो स्ट्रीम को लाइक करना मत भूलना। ओके। और हाँ, अगर आपको मेरी स्ट्रीम पसंद आई, अगर आपको मेरी स्ट्रीम पसंद आई तो सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। नहीं तो ऐसे ही देखेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा, कुछ बात नहीं है। कमॉन यार, लॉन्च हो जा। कैसा है भाइयों, लॉन्च होने में देर लेता है तो वेट करो यार। और आप ये लॉन्च हो जाएगा तक मैं आता हूँ। ओके गाइस। तो है गाइस, हेलो 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 हेलो, सॉरी 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 फॉर लेट यार। ओके, वी आर स्टार्टिंग। को दिखाई तो दे। अबे कितनी बार एक्सेप्ट कराएंगे बे। हम्म, अबे रंदीत दिता इतना चालू हुई खैया तब बाशी बोलणं काय नाही तेरे को। आरडा ओरडा याची समस्या। सॉरी गाइस, क्या ही करे। बस स्टार्ट हो जाए फटाक से फुट। या स्टार्टिंग ऑकवर्ड लेगेसी। यस गाइस, सपोर्ट करो गाइस, सपोर्ट करो। जितना आप सपोर्ट करोगे उतना अच्छा रहेगा। जितना आपका सपोर्ट रहेगा उतना बेहतर। अपना अपनी अपनी ये टेट्रॉनिक्स टीम बनती जाएगी यार। गाइस, शो सम लव यार, शो सम सपोर्ट यार, शो सम सपोर्ट, शो सम सपोर्ट एंड शो सम। ओके, तो हम यहाँ पे आए थे, यहाँ तक तो आ चुके हैं, यहाँ से आगे भी बढ़ेंगे। कि ये यहाँ पे कैसे आया बे मैं। हाँ, ओके। मैं सबसे पहला काम क्या करना है अपने को कि वो देखना है। हाँ, सबसे पहले ग्राफिक्स ठीक होनी चाहिए। जितना अच्छे ग्राफिक्स फास्ट में ठीक होंगे ना। और थोड़ा ग्राफिक्स का प्रॉब्लम है गाइस, और समझ के ले लो, ग्राफिक्स थोड़े मतलब से ग्राफिक्स सेट होने में देर लेता है, लेकिन अच्छा रहता है। जितने फास्ट ग्राफिक्स सेट होंगे उतना अच्छा रहेगा। ये फिर ठीक से अपन मैप लगाएंगे, मैप में देखेंगे मैप में क्या चीजेस है, और जहाँ पे जा सकते हैं। ये इसको टारगेट बनाते हैं, जो भी है वो फर्स्ट कंप्लीट करेंगे, फिर पीछे से जाना है। स्टार्टिंग स्टार्टिंग ये थोड़ा लोड लेगा, लेकिन बाद में आपको मज़ा आएगा भाई। बस आप सपोर्ट करते रहोगे तो जितना जितना अच्छा सपोर्ट मिलेगा उतना अच्छा मैं खेलता जाऊँगा गाइस। ये हॉकवर्ट बहुत ही बड़ा है यार, हॉकवर्ट।
I'm glad there's a Slytherin in charge.
अलग सेक्शन में घुस रहा हूँ शायद. Greenhouse.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
ओ तेरी ये तो बहुत ही बढ़िया है.
Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
हो गया, शांत हो गया. साला चिल्ला रहे ज़्यादा.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake
भाई
right
भाई
at
मज़ा
ease.
बहुत आ रहा है लेकिन गेम के.
Reparo!
Cool, Reparo.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Graphics तो देखो यार.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like
Yes,
milkweeds.
Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's back.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
हाँ ये रेडी होने में थोड़ा देर लेगा.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian... Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Tab. Okay. Tab. करना क्या है लेकिन attack the target dummy. I need to select the
Accio!
oh shit. Okay, select and toss. क्या हुआ बे तेरे को अभी तो सही से चल रहा था हैं अबे इसको क्या हो गया प्रॉपरली वर्क नहीं कर रहा ओके ये हो गया कलेक्शन में क्या है ओके कलेक्शन हो गया इसमें क्या है डांसिंग मेल किसके किसके आके पड़े It's time to prove your development and see you if you have a new school champ. Meet me at the usual final round. Oh yeah. भाई हिल नहीं पा रहा मैं हाँ ओके व्हील attack nearby enemy okay nearby enemy ना ओ ऐसे करना था क्या attack the target dummy with but tab दबा रहा हो okay tab hold and Open the wheel and assign. नहीं हो रहा. Tap. करना क्या है बे?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Tap
Mum
दबाना था
planted
सिर्फ.
some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a
Hold
fight.
करना था सिर्फ.
Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
चलो चलो चलो. अबे नीचे जाना था क्या? हट बे.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
Use the
damn
spell.
hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as
Alright.
necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Oh. यार पूछी यूज नहीं करने आ रहा मेरे को. मैप भी यूज नहीं करने आ रहा. ऐसी कैसी बात हुई यार?
Revelio!
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Drag. अब मैप यूज करने आ रहा है यार. वो ड्रैग करना था इसलिए हो रहा है. अटैक अटैक से हम कंप्लीट करते हैं मिशंस. ओके. आफ्टर ऑल आई एम अ हैरी पॉटर मैप. चलो.
Oh, that's fine.
Do you think they'd actually...
हट बे.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Okay, Professor Black.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
अगर मैं इससे खेलता तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
बे एक कहाँ से रहना है बे?
Revelio.
Your potion should not be
Okay. एक है क्या? एक इधर
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Okay.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dunk! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer...
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Dismissed.
Okay. यहाँ पे किससे बात करना इतना ये नहीं है. Okay. अब मेरे को बाहर जाना है. किधर से बाहर जाना है?
Heard you're defending Hogs.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Dismiss हो गया. हम आ गए.
Are you in pajamas?
तो अब हम क्या देख सकते हैं? इधर तो कुछ नहीं है. तो हमें क्या करना है वो पहले
Don't
decide
get
कर.
too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
अबे ड्रैगन देखो. कुछ इधर. ये वाला वी वाला क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा यार? वी वाला दिखाना चाहिए था यार. अगर यहाँ पे जाएंगे तो अच्छा. यहाँ पे जाते यहाँ पे. भी जाके आते हैं। अबे कुया रेंडर होने में टाइम लेता है यार। एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ेगा।
My mother always responds to my house very sweetly.
Cool. What an hall, yeah. अब किधर जाना है? ये एक्सप्लोर कर दिया। एक्सप्लोर करना पड़ रहा है क्या? मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा। ये सबसे बढ़िया वाला है। ये वी दिखा रहा है। रुको, मुझे करना क्या है वो समझ में आ रहा है। तो पहले ना एक्सप्लोर कर लेता हूँ, जितना अच्छा हो बढ़िया रहेगा। फटक फटक से एक्सप्लोर करूँगा।
Accio!
जो भी मिल रहा है वहाँ पे जाना पड़ रहा है मेरे को। फिर भी तो एक्सप्लोर में कुछ नहीं। जो भी एक्सप्लोर कर दिया या तो कर दिया, क्या रह गया, इधर रह गया, इधर रह गया, इधर से ये खत्म कर दिया। ओ ये रहा ट्रैक। अब मिला ना बेटा तू। कौन तू कर मिलना चाहिए।
Incendio!
नहीं पता। इसी से जाना था, कहाँ पे आ गया ऊपर। रुको थोड़ा लोड लेने दो।
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
भाई वो वाला ही है।
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
That's it!
ओके उसको दो बार। ओके
Accio! Incendio!
Good one!
देखना पड़ता है यार कौन सा कब यूज करना है। अभी 4
Accio! Levioso!
गलत।
Accio! Levioso!
लेवियन से कहाँ यूज कर।
Next time, perhaps.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
ये कितनी बार कर चुका है यार?
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendious challenge.
Accio.
Whoa. थोड़ा ही different है.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. चल समझ में आ गया.
Protego!
You're better than that. Descendo.
Give 'em what for?
Accio. Incendio.
Levios. Expelliarmus.
Accio. Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Confringo.
Protego. Accio. Incendio.
Confringo. Don't shy away now.
Accio.
Confringo.
Protego. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Expelliarmus.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Yeah.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes. Okay. Successful avoid enemy attack by the enemy. बैग खोल दिया. ये कहाँ पे जाते हैं? ये ट्रैक करना है यार. पे जाना है कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. यहाँ पे भी नहीं. हॉगवर्ट्स में जस्ट अ मिनट. कहाँ पे जाना है? सक्सेसफुल अवॉइड द एनिमीज अटैक्ड बाय ट्रोलिंग. मतलब कुछ समझ में तो नहीं आ रहा. अंदरवा का कपड़ा चेंज. ओके ये आउटफिट. हाँ ये अच्छा रहेगा. कलेक्शन में कलेक्शन. कलेक्शन तो अच्छा है. ओ वी पे जाना है मेरे को. अब पता चला. चलो वी पे जाना तो वी पे ले. फर्स्ट ग्रैब द वी. फर्स्ट फास्ट फास्ट. Yes, fast fast fast. Open it. I'm coming. रेंडर होने दे. रेंडर हो जा. इतना अच्छा होगा रेंडर.
Nothing better than a few pints of coffee. Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Cupcakes. Why did
Why did Army tell Madam Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
मेरी ऐसे पर्सनल गोष्ट किसकी वाची नहीं नसती.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Accio!
Sorry.
Accio!
Got it. Last one.
Revelio!
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't
इधर गई बेबू.
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
मिल ही नहीं रही थी last. अब दौड़ते जाऊंगा. वे इधर किधर गुजरा है.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
ओके डन सीन. अब अगला मिशन करते हैं. ये क्या है देखते जाके वहाँ पे. ओए लाइब्रेरी में अबे एंटर. यहाँ पे देखेंगे आप क्या होता है. जस्ट अ मिनट गाइस, मैं आता हूँ. वैसे रहो. Okay, I'm here, guys. I'm here. Yeah. तो gears क्या है? Oh yeah. अभी अपना हुआ इन्वेंटरी में क्या है? हाँ, इसमें ये क्या है? रुको आया गाइस रुको शुरू यार, बहुत भूख भी लगी है उसमें, आप लोग देख भी रहे हो। खाते खाते मैं गेम चाहता हूँ यार कंप्लीट, पर यार नहीं मेरे पास करियो। यार आना। गाइस थोड़ा समझ के लो, आ रहा हूँ, मैं कंप्लीट करता हूँ। भाई मेरे को सिर्फ 10 मिनट दो, 10 मिनट में खाना खत्म कर दूँ। Okay, guys, we are here and we are going further. क्या ही करें? ओके एंटर कर दिया. अभी लगता है मेरे को 1 वीक तो लगेगा ये गेम खत्म करने के लिए, ऐसा लग रहा है. So, क्या ही कर सकते हैं यार. अटैक से हॉकवर्ड लेगेसी खत्म करके आगे बढ़ेंगे. बाहर आ गए क्या हम? किधर गए बे सब लोग? Okay, इसको ट्रैक ओ नाइट. वेट करना पड़ रहा है क्या? ये सो जाता.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
बढ़िया खेल रहा हूँ ना guys.
Oi, can you help me?
Emily promised.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I'll come back.
It doesn't seem right to me. And then the werewolves join the goblins.
Goblins, werewolves.
Accio! A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
अबे किधर गई?
Revelio.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
That's it.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Okay, ऐसा था क्या? I thought की गई. उत्तरी ये क्या है बे? यूनिवर्स?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Okay.
Heard you defend.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
It takes a fair bit of skill with a wand to win every duel across one.
This must be my house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
I bet all of the houses would appreciate it if you asked them.
It's astonishing what one can learn when keeping one's mouth shut in the common room. People feel at liberty to talk about anything there.
I find its location a little untoward myself.
I do look like my house chest.
There's only one common room that everyone wishes they could get in, and that's Hufflepuff. Been that way for 1,000 years, or so Garlic says.
Always wondered what the other houses' common rooms look like. Ours is the best, of course. Imelda Ray's absolutely amazing.
ये क्या था बे? चलो 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 चलो
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay.
My family and I.
अरे बाप रे.
My siblings and I. Ugh.
Okay. अरे वाह वाह.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
ओके स्केलेटन मिल गया। ब्लू कहाँ गया? क्या मैप्स में होगा? ये बे इसमें भी नहीं। कलेक्शन में होगा। है इन्वेंटरी। यस F2। ये ड्रैगन का स्केलेटन मिल गया। ये जाके यहाँ पे पहले जाना था, बाद में यहाँ पे क्या? मिल गया। ये मिल गया। स्केलेटन तो मिल गया। इसके लिए मेरे को बाहर जाना पड़ेगा ना, बाहर ऐसे।
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a...
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
मिल गया। ये मिल गया। और ट्रेजर खोलने जाना है। और यहाँ पे
Accio! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
बहुत सीरियसली खेल रहा हूँ। क्या ही करे यार। बढ़िया मजा आ रहा है देखने में, डिस्ट्रैक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा।
Wish someone would send
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Challenges, नए challenges आ रहे हैं. ये यूज करते इस पे क्या है? Easy. ये ट्रैक करेंगे. Crazy man, crazy. Inventory. Later. ये कूल. वाइट कलर का अच्छा था यार. अब एक ग्रीन कलर का डाल के बैठे हैं. हो गया. चलो.
Herself, and she's a first year.
And the
No need to
remaining
look at me
house
like
tokens
that.
that are
And I know
around.
what you're about to say, so you can hold your tongue. I do not talk about her all the time. You haven't seen her about her.
Revelio.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, To make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Find and enter the hidden...
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Yeah. रुको ग्राफिक्स इम्पोर्टेंट है थोड़ा स्लो भागेगा तो अच्छा रहेगा
Finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
क्या मिल गया?
Excellent.
हो गया जाते जाते मिल गया था मार दिया साले ने उसको उड़ कैसे रहे मेरे को ये सीखना है ये जादू मेरे को सीखना था
Revelio.
₹40 मिल गया अबे हार गई बढ़िया वाओ यार
Accio.
लेवल बढ़ गई।
Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Levioso. Incendio.
इंसेंडियो यूज करना था। और हमने एंटर हिडन पार्ट। ओके गाइस प्लीज से सपोर्ट दिखाओ यार, जितना सपोर्ट आप दिखाओगे उतना मैं आपको अच्छे अच्छे गेम्स लाते जाऊंगा।
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio!
What?
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio!
एग्जिट सिर्फ अपने को लेना था यार, हो गया। और उसकी वजह से मेरे को इसने काट लिया बे, प्लांट्स ने काट लिया था। प्लांट काटा था, छूने पे कुछ तो हुआ था, इसलिए प्रॉब्लम हुआ ना बेटा। सो गए, लेके वापस आ भी गए। ओके, एक कुछ तो ड्रैगन मिल जाए, झाड़ू मिल जाए, जिसपे हम उई करके सवारी करके जाए। वहां तक तो जाना है अपने को भाई, झाड़ू तक जाना है। गाइस तुमको झाड़ू झाड़ू तक मैं लेके जाऊंगा। डोंट वरी गाइस, डोंट वरी।
Do we really?
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
I think guys we need some sleep but मेरे को अपनी रूम ही नहीं मिलेगी ऑकवर्ड इतना बड़ा है ना रूम नहीं मिलेगी यहाँ पे तो कुछ नहीं है यहाँ पे भी कुछ नहीं है ये इतना है कि यहाँ पे भी कुछ नहीं है वहाँ पे जाते अबे रुक जा इधर जाना है किसको बोलना था बे मेरे साथ
Never forget what that.
ऐसे कुछ लेवल है जो अपन ओपन भी नहीं कर सकते यार
A moment of your silence and attention shall soon be rewarded. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would! I talk about this!
ये क्या कर रहा है ये हॉस्पिटल विंग ही है ना
Take a moment to allow our music.
graphics
Revelio.
Broomsticks are so out of date. I'd rather travel by foot any day.
ये बढ़िया था।
Revelio.
कि ये पूरा नहीं हॉस्पिटल विंग का ये पूरा हो सकता शायद। इसी तरह ऑकवर्ड में कुछ तो कर सकता हूँ यार। ये ज़्यादा बहुत ही ज़्यादा ये लोड ले रहा है, नाइट में बहुत ही करता है शायद।
Revelio.
नाइट 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 नाइट। ले लिया लोड। ये बढ़िया था यार, क्या ही करें। लैग नहीं होना चाहिए यार, जितना ये लैग होगा ना उतना ठीक है, कोई नहीं। ये मेरे को ये चाहिए। अच्छा है बेस का। मेरे को कब मिलेगा क्या पता।
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Okay.
Revelio.
बहुत अच्छा करते हैं वो। अरे कितने बार किया मैंने? बहुत बार किया है। अभी हो गया एक बार ये ठीक है। बस अब नीचे नहीं जाना है वहाँ पे। कितनी बार नीचे जाएगा वहाँ पे? लेकिन मज़ा आया। अच्छा, मज़ा आ रहा है बहुत। डायरेक्ट लाइब्रेरी मतलब वहाँ जाने में कुछ पॉइंट ही नहीं। ओके गाइस, नीचे जाने में कुछ पॉइंट ही नहीं है, डायरेक्ट लाइब्रेरी में जाता है। इससे अच्छा है इससे अच्छा दूसरा कौन सा तो मिशन करना चाहिए यार। लेकिन मज़ा तो आ रहा है गाइस, जो भी आप बोलो। अगर अब भी नाइट होगी ना तो बोर हो जाएंगे मैं तो स्टॉप करते हैं, कल खेलते हैं फिर। और
you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
कितना नीचे बोट हाउस? इसमें मेरा रूम भी टारगेट होना चाहिए। अटैक से तुम्हारे रूम में अटैक से। अरे यार चलता भी बहुत अच्छा है। बढ़िया चलो। बोट हाउस हो गया। ये हो गया। अब जाएंगे डायरेक्ट, क्यों चलना। अब हम टेलीपोर्ट हो सकते हैं, टेलीपोर्ट। वॉच टावर।
One of them deserves more than a taste. Hilda, sound hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
यहाँ पे टेलीपोर्ट होके वहाँ कंप्लीट करके आएंगे। फटाक से कंप्लीट करना भी आता है ना, फटाक से आगे उतना कंप्लीट करेंगे और बंद कर देंगे, क्योंकि वो कीज फाइंड करना बहुत ही मुश्किल है। ठीक है, वो तो आते जाते ही फाइंड कर लेंगे हम, मिल जाए तो कुछ काम मिलना भी इम्पोर्टेंट है ना, मतलब मिशन सॉरी, मिशन मिलना इम्पोर्टेंट, करियर बनाना है अभी, करियर इसका भी और मेरा भी। दिन हो गया शायद। इस क्लास बस अब हम स्टॉप करते, देख लेगा लेकिन कंप्लीट सब कर दिया। यहाँ पे कब जाना है, क्या यू पे ये भी है क्या, आउटसाइड भी है शायद। ओ यहाँ पे जाना था, जाए क्या अटैक से, चलो मिला है मिशन तो कंप्लीट करते हैं।
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Your life ends here.
Protego! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Tell Rookwood to find me a cell.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Protego!
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you. Incendio!
Take this student off of my dead body!
Reducto! How does that feel?
How embarrassing!
Reducto!
No. Ha! You're easier to spot than an eruptor.
Potato!
Release me! No! No! No!
Incendio! Accio! Levioso!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio!
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres, after all.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
ओके तो गाइज हम यहीं पे स्टॉप करते.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Afterwards, sir. Afterwards. I'm going now. I want to sleep now. Okay. ठीक है गाइज. तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही करते, यहीं पे रुकते और कल से स्टार्ट करते. थोड़ा देर भी हो गए इसलिए कल काम पे भी जाना है इसलिए. ओके ठीक है गाइज. चलो आज के लिए बस इतना ही. रुकता हूँ यहीं पे और मिलता हूँ आपको कल. ओके गाइज. चलो खेल के बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है लेकिन इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है इसमें. चलो जो भी हो. ओके जो भी हो जैसा भी हो आपको मिलता हूँ. किल माय बेब्स. ओके गाइज कल ज़रूर मिलेंगे. तब तक के लिए बाय. ख्याल रखिए और जाते जाते जिम.